Hello again. In this tutorial, we will briefly discuss the My Workspace section of Sakai. The My Workspace link is always present on the red bar, regardless of what course sites you may be a member of. After clicking on My Workspace, you will see 9 different links in the left sidebar that you can access. If you hover your mouse over each one, a short description appears reminding you of what the link does. I will now briefly take you through these 9 links and will point out a few relevant features. The home link, first, brings you back to what you see after you log in to Sakai. Next, the profile link takes you to your Sakai profile. If somebody clicks your name in Sakai, this is essentially what they will see. Now you may be wondering about your photo here, which probably looks like this at the moment. Unfortunately, you cannot provide your own photo for this section, but when you get your student ID picture taken at live new student orientation, if you're a residential student, or if you're a distance student or an online student at your first residency, you will find that picture uploaded here. You can, however, upload pictures, your own pictures, to Sakai, which will appear in your gallery. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. Everything on this profile is able to be edited. If you bring your cursor over a particular field, you will see an edit button come up. And if you click that edit button, you can customize what information appears. Let's try this out. I'm going to edit this pretend user's student information. First, I click on the edit link. Then I will enter her degree as Master's of Arts in Old Testament, MAOT. Finally, I will click Save Changes. Sakai has now saved what I entered. You will get the opportunity to fill out your own profile in the module activity after watching this video. There are a few other things you can do in the profile section of My Workspace. There are several links at the top of the page that you can click, which do various things. The Pictures link allows you to upload pictures to a gallery in Sakai. Again, you cannot change your main picture, but you can upload a picture here so that people know what you look like in the meantime. The next link allows you to add connections. Think of this like Facebook or LinkedIn, where you can add your friends and colleagues as connections. If you click on the Search for Connections link, you'll be given a field where you can input someone's name. I have found that last names are more helpful than first names when searching for individuals. As a demonstration, let's search for Dr. Steve Klipowitz, advisor for the MDiv and MACM degrees. If I input his last name and click search, I will find that his name pops up at the bottom. The system gives me the option to add him as a connection, to view the connections he already has, or to just to send him an email, which can be helpful. You can decide who you want to add as a connection on your own. The Messages link at the top allows you to send direct messages through Sakai to other users. I would recommend not using this feature and using Gordon-Conwell email instead. The search button is the same as when we search for a new connection. As you can see, it's already still highlighted. The privacy link allows you to configure who is able to see what. One thing you should know about Sakai is that it is already protected by a pretty high level of security. The only other users you will encounter are bona fide Gordon-Conwell students, faculty, or staff members. Your profile is not public in any way, but you can still restrict access further if you desire on this page. Finally, the Preferences link allows you to customize your email notifications from Sakai. I would recommend not changing these. We are not done with the profile section of My Workspace. The next link is the Membership link. If you click on this, Sakai will show you all of the sites that you are a member of. After membership is the Preferences link. This should look pretty familiar from the previous video. The main page of the Preferences link allows you to set how many course site tabs you want to appear in the red bar, and in what order. It also allows you to hide certain sites. There are more preferences here that you can configure with the links that are towards the top of the page. The Notifications link allows you to set how often you want to receive email notifications from Sakai. I would recommend using the default settings so you do not miss correspondence from your professors through Sakai. The time zone link is very important if you are taking an online course. The default setting is Eastern Time Zone in the United States. If you live in any other time zone, you will want to change that and click Update Preferences at the bottom. There are a couple other links at the top, language and privacy, but you do not need to make any changes to these. And that's it for the Preferences section of my workspace. We're almost done here. The next link on the left sidebar is the Account link. You can ignore this link. After that is the Resources link. Think of this like your personal storage area in Sakai. Each student has up to 1 GB of storage that they can store their documents, web links, and other resources. If I click this Add link, you can see all the options that you have. You can upload a document, create a folder, add a web link, etc. I will cover this more in depth in the Resources and Dropbox tutorial in a later module. The next link on the left sidebar is the Schedule link. Think of this as your personal calendar. If you are part of a course that uses this feature, the calendar items will automatically appear on your personal schedule. You can view your calendar by week, by day, by month, by year, or even as a list of events. You can also add your own items to the calendar by using the Add link in the upper left-hand corner. All you have to do is fill in the fields and click Save Event at the bottom, and it will add it to your calendar. The final two links on the left sidebar are Announcements and Help. The Announcements link aggregates all announcements from the course sites that you are a member of, while the Help link you encountered in the previous tutorial opens up a help window which contains a number of Sakai-related topics. This concludes the My Workspace tutorial. If you have any questions on any of these topics, please email us at charlotteadmissions@gordonconwell.edu.